good success in your career in terms of not stringing together losses. Haven't lost 3 in a row since 2002. I just want to see what you've seen from your teammates to suggest you guys are in good position to change things this week and come out strong on Monday.
Yeah, I think it's just that. I think we have to change it. I think, winning football is about doing the right thing as often as possible. Everyone being on the same page, great communication, and then just giving as best effort as possible on every play. And, things aren't always going to go perfect out there, but you got to have, as few as mistakes as possible. And I think there's a real urgency for us to get it right. And, we played this opponent last year and they gave us, a big challenge. I think they're very talented offensively. They got a lot of good talent on the D line, especially. So it's going to be a big challenge for us, and we got to get back to playing the way we're capable of playing.
We'll go to Sarah Walsh and then we'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hi, Tom. I'm just curious, these last couple of weeks, and then you sandwich a bye in there. It feels like it's been long. I don't know if it feels like that to you, but can you just describe what these last couple of weeks have sort of felt like?
It feels like most teams, when you don't win, it's not nearly as fun, putting all the work in and us trying to really grind to get it right. And then it just, we're not doing what it takes on the field in order to win. So in order to do it right, you got to, you could just put a lot of time and energy and detail into what we're doing. And, it'll feel a lot better when we win, but we got to go earn it. And we're going against a team that challenges you to do it. They're not going to make it easy. I think I have a decent understanding of what I think they're going to try to do. But then again, they've done a good job at times this year, really forcing the quarterback to make tough decisions. And, this defense does a good job. They do a good job in disguise. They do a good job changing their looks. Like I said, they get to the quarterback. They got a good rush. So got some good cover guys, some experienced players. So it's a very challenging defense that we're going to face.
We'll go to Jenna and then we'll go to Evan Winter.
Hey, Tom, hope you're doing well this week. I heard you say this on your podcast. As you've gotten older, the expectations for you have just risen so much. And people sometimes forget you have bad days, and sometimes the wins aren't always pretty. They can be even ugly. You've had some of those in your career. So I'm just wondering, especially after coming, off the last game and even the last 2 games, is there part of you that ever just wants to remind people hey, I am human. I have days like everybody else.
I prefer to just win and, think about it, erase that from people's minds. So I'd like to think of myself as always trying to be on the winning side. We just haven't done it. So I actually got great teammates and great group of coaches, and we're going to work our butt off to get it right. And I think there's definitely things that we haven't done a good job of, but it's identifying those things and then working at them. And I think the expectations are high for a reason, because we have a lot of talented players, and we know that we can play at a high level. We just got to go do it.
We'll go to Evan Winter and then next Luke Easterling.
Hey, Tom, Logan Ryan had a really good quote concerning your ability to notice nuances on when it comes to opposing defenses, as well as the disguises they throw out there. Is there any kind of nuances or disguises you've noticed with the New York Giants defense that you can elaborate on?
Like I said, I think they do a good job. They're really well coached. There's not a lot of easy plays out there. They really force you to, see the whole kind of shell of the defense. They do a good job mixing their disguises and mixing their rotations. And, I'm sure they're going to do that this week. I don't think anyone likes to give me a lot of clean looks. So I wouldn't expect a lot of clean looks from them. I'm just going to do the best I can to get the ball in our guys' hands and let them do stuff with it, whether it's short or deep or inside or outside. Wherever we're open, I got to find them and I got to get them the ball.
We'll go to Luke Easterling, and then next we'll go to Joey Knight.
Hey, Tom, obviously with your documentary premiering this past week, Man in the Arena, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that process, what it was like to make that, and maybe what you enjoyed most about going down that kind of memory lane in all those different ways.
Yeah, I certainly really enjoyed it, making it. And, I feel like there's a lot of things that I've kind of been a part of that, I haven't got to tell many of those stories. And, a lot of my teammates haven't either. So, guys that I've been with and known for 20 plus years, that I still communicate with, I was very fortunate to have them as part of the project. And it was kind of based on a project I did called The Greatness Code, which was a really cool series. It was on Apple TV. And we kind of broke down some really significant moments, or one significant moment in my career that I remember really myself and our team being on top of our stuff that night. And the concept was, let's expand this to, a really incredible game, meaningful game. And we thought about the Super Bowl games, and it turned into more of a context of the story behind the season. So there was a lot of cool moments. And I think just getting to talk to a lot of the guys, a lot of friends, and kind of remembering so many of the wonderful moments that I was a part of, and the people I was a part of them with, and the things that really shaped all of our lives and football careers. And, it leads to some really great some great memories, some really amazing life-changing moments. And I was able to share those with so many incredible people.
We have time for a few more. Next, we'll go to Joey Knight and finish with Sarah Walsh.
Tom, on the third play of the game last week, you took a pretty good shot after you released the ball. And then you didn't take a heck of a lot of downfield shots from there. Was there any correlation with that? Just a coincidence? Was Washington doing something to take away the downfield shots?
They did a good job. They did a good job. And I think we just gotta keep, understanding how teams are trying to defend us. And, there's definitely some throws that I wish I could have held onto the ball longer to throw the ball, more intermediate passes, I would say. But, I got to do a good job getting the ball to the guys who are open, and, just putting ourselves in a position to find the open guy and make a good throw. So I can certainly do a better job of that than I did last week.
Last question will come from Sarah Walsh.
Hey, Tom, the good news is all signs are pointing to that you will probably have Gronk back out there on Monday night, barring any setbacks. Obviously, we know what he means to you, but can you just talk about how nice that will be if he's out on that field Monday night, and obviously having him back out on the practice field this week?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. He's really excited, and hopefully he can, feel better tomorrow, and then we'll see where he's at. But, he's been a teammate of mine for a long time. So I love being out there with him. He's an amazing guy, amazingly talented player. And, hope he can get back out there with us.
All right. That's all we have time for. Appreciate you taking time.
Thank you, guys. Have a great Saturday.